Ladies and gentlemen, dear foreign guests, I welcome you to the 11 Moscow Conference on International Security. Representatives of defense departments, diplomats and experts gathered in Moscow again to discuss issues on the global and regional agenda. Such open, honest, unbiased discussions are extremely important and in demand today, because all of us, the entire world community, together, on an equal footing, will have to create the contours of the future. We see how the formation of a multipolar world is proceeding consistently. Most states are ready to defend their sovereignty and national interests, traditions, culture and way of life. New economic and political centers are being strengthened. All this can become an important basis for stable and progressive global development, for a fair and, most importantly, a real solution to social, economic, technological and environmental problems, to improve the quality of life and well-being of millions of people. At the same time, pockets of long-standing conflicts are being inflated in different regions of the world and new ones are being provoked. The goal of those who do this is obvious: to continue to benefit from human tragedies, to pit peoples against each other, to force states to vassal obedience within the framework of the neo-colonial system, to mercilessly exploit their resources. NATO member countries continue to build up and modernize their offensive capabilities, make attempts to transfer military confrontation into outer space and information space, and use military and non-military means of pressure. And all this is happening against the background of the destruction of the arms control system. The United States seeks, among other things, to reformat the system of interstate interaction that has developed in the Asia-Pacific region for itself. The promotion of the so-called Indo-Pacific strategies, in fact, is aimed at creating military political associations controlled by Washington. We do not exclude that the case leads to the full integration of NATO forces with the structures of the AUKUS bloc being created. Hotbeds of tension are smoldering in other regions of the world. And although security challenges in each of them have their own characteristics, I repeat, in fact, they are all generated by geopolitical adventures, selfish, neo-colonial actions of the West. Thus, the countries of the Sahara-Sahel region, such as the Central African Republic and Mali, were directly attacked by numerous terrorist groups after the United States and its allies unleashed aggression against Libya, which led to the collapse of the Libyan state. What this policy of adding fuel to the fire leads to is clearly seen in the example of Ukraine, pumping billions of dollars into the neo-Nazi regime, supplying it with equipment, weapons, ammunition, sending its military advisors and mercenaries. Everything is being done to further inflame the conflict, to draw other states into it. I repeat, today it is obvious that it is possible to reduce confrontation at the global and regional level, neutralize challenges and risks, strengthen trust between states and open wide opportunities for the development only by combining the efforts of the world community. We have been and remain firm supporters of a multipolar world order based on the priority of norms and principles of international law, sovereignty and equality of states, creative cooperation and trust. I am confident that the 11 Moscow Conference on International Security will contribute to the development of constructive cooperation between our peoples and states. I wish you success, fruitful and meaningful discussions. Thanks for attention.